Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. 49er faithful. 49er faithful. We officially have a new coach.
I'm a 49er. I bleed red and gold. I've been faithful since I was 2 years old. We about to score quick and count another ring. Being a 49er mean I'm a 49er.
49er faithful. It is I, Filmo Trev, coming to you live. And I want to say real quick, let's do a 49er faithful roll call. Drop it in the comments right now. Where you from, where you be, and how long have you been a 49er faithful? I want to see that in the chat right now. That's what I want to see right now. How long have you been a 49er faithful? We're going to make sure everything is right. I look crisp. I look good. Things is looking shiny. Making sure everything is well put together. Matter of fact, I got to see the chat today. Today's a chat day. Today is definitely a day where I need to see the chat. I got to see the chat today. We got to talk. We have some things to discuss, some things to get to. I like to say it like that. Things to get to. Yes. Things we got to talk about, things we got to discuss, things we got to get to. As you see, I got my 49er gear on. Hold on. We got to ask a couple of people in here right now. We're going to add, matter of fact, add a title. 49er new coach. Instagram. Yeah, we're going to add Instagram in right now. We're going to add the Instagram in here right now. Broski, we got Faithful Lean in the building. We got people in the building. Hold on. I got to make sure I look fly. I got to make sure I look fly. Can y'all hear me good? Let me know y'all can hear me good before we get this thing started all the way. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. I don't know how y'all looking at me, but hopefully y'all looking at me and we can have some great discussions. Some great discussions. Now that's all settled, now that's all good, I got some things I want to discuss. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. And by the way, just to let everyone know, I bought this right here. Can everyone see it? I bought this right here. You can screenshot it. Feel free to screenshot it. Can y'all see it? Did y'all screenshot it? Hopefully everyone can see it. The reason why I bought this is because I'm about to take football to the next level. I'm about to talk about football on a whole different scale, and I want y'all to know that if you cannot keep up, it's not your fault. It's because my faithful and the people that come to this chat are just better. We understand football on a totally different scale. I got real coaches, real people who've played the game of football, real athletes in the chat. And we're going to talk about football on a whole different scale. So if you're just a fickle 49er fan, the faithful is moving in a different direction. I want to say that now. The faithful is moving in a different direction. We want faithful here, not fans. And that's going to be the slogan moving forward through 2026. We want faithful, not fans. Now, if you agree with that, please drop that in the comments right now that you agree with that. No more 49er fans. We want faithful only. That's it. Faithful only. Faithful only. As a matter of fact, hold on. Give me a shot because I know no one's on my level. Absolutely. We can definitely put it to the test, brother. We can definitely put it to the test. Matter of fact, I'm adding Instagram right now. Let's see. There we go. Adding the Instagram right now. I don't know why it didn't go. There we go. We're going ready. We're live. Instagram, what it do? How you doing? It's time for us to get settled in and talk about the real conversation of today. The 49ers have a new defensive coordinator. And not just any defensive coordinator, a really good defensive coordinator. I think this is a great move for the San Francisco 49ers. We picked up someone who is going to be healthy, fit, and active in coaching the 49ers. And that's what we've been needing. We've been needing a coach that can coach this new defense. Why did I say new? Because we've been old as hell. We've been so old on defense, and there's some cleanups that we have to get to. We got to do some cleanups. Major cleanups need to happen on this defense. At the same time, I believe picking up Moser is going to be phenomenal. This is going to be phenomenal. I think Raheem Moser is going to do a great job as the defensive coordinator. Now, things that I know and things that I understand. I understand that he is a 3-4 guy. What does that mean? What does that mean? Now, if I take my trusty pen and I turn around, that means he likes an end, a nose, an end, and he likes to play linebacker, linebacker. There we go, linebacker. And this could be another linebacker right here. Okay? Can y'all see that? I want to make sure everyone can see that on the board. Can everyone understand what is going on? I want to make sure everybody can see this. Okay? Now, what this means to all y'all out there, what this means that this linebacker right here is going to be a hybrid fast 6'6", 6'7" linebacker, but a defensive end. And he'll be able to come and play right here, and he'll be able to rush, and then we'll have more rush, and that'll be our 4. He'll drop back, take over here, he'll drop right here, he'll drop right here. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Drop down in the chat right now. Does that make sense? Can y'all see that? I want to make sure this is clear before we move further. I want to make sure that we get what is going on. We're picking up Raheem as our new defensive coordinator. What you will be seeing on the defense. Does everyone get that? Now, that everyone sees that, we the 49ers, hold on. I want to make sure this is very clear. We the 49ers, or should I say Kyle Shanahan, don't like a 3-4 system. A 3-4 system does not fit what Kyle likes to do. Kyle likes to rush a consistent 4 D linemen. Let me show you what the 4 D linemen look like. He likes to have end, D tackle, nose, end, middle linebacker, but it's really just 2. He usually has 2. This guy can go back, play back there. Does everyone understand that as well? I want to make sure this is very, very clear before we move forward. Does everyone understand what this is? Are we all together? Now, with that being said, and I'm going to say it right now so everybody can hear me loud and clear. Raheem Mostert wants to do a 3-4. I don't mind personally, as a football connoisseur, a 3-4 defense. That means more interceptions. That means more coverages. And I have AJ, who is my stat man. He can also let you guys confirm that, yes, this is very true. When you play a 3-4 type of a defense, there's a lot more interceptions, a lot more big plays in the back and the secondary. Now, someone who likes defensive ends and D tackles like myself, I kind of like sacks. You can get sacks with a 3-4 defense, but it's not the same. It's not the same. The game will be different, completely different, and the time of possession will be a lot different with a 3-4 defense, depending on the secondary coverage. Why do I bring all of this up full scale? The reason why I bring this up full scale is because Kyle Shanahan loves a 4-3 defense. I don't believe that we have the D linemen to run a 3-4 defense. Who's going to be our hybrid? Who's going to be our fast, speedy guy? Who will it be? They're not on the roster right now. And I'm going to be quite frankly honest with you guys and very blunt. I don't see Nick Bosa being a defensive end in a 3-4 system. Can someone Google real quick and let me know, did Bosa do that when he was at Ohio State? I don't think he did. And that's going to be a problem for Bosa, not for the 49ers. Now, I know there's a lot of 49er fans in the chat, and I said this from the beginning. I don't want 49er fans in the chat. I want 49er faithful. If you are a fan of a player, get the fuck out of the chat. You are not welcome in this YouTube sanctuary. This is a curated sanctuary for faithful 49er who love the 49ers, not players. Does everyone understand what's going on with the defense? because I can write more, but if I need to go more detailed, I will. But I first want to make sure that the girls and some of the guys who don't understand football understand what's going on. We need speed. No, Boza didn't. And you know what? I'm going to say it right now. Hold on. CG Ruthless is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. CG Ruthless is in the building. I'm going to add CG Ruthless right now. Matter of fact, hold on. CG Ruthless, hold on 1 second. I'm going to send you the link right now in the chat. Invite guest. Copy link. Hold on 1 second, brother. I put the link in the chat real quick. Would love to have you on this conversation. The reason why I want you on this conversation because you can help me explain to the faithful right now why having a 3-4 is better than a 4-3. We're going to start with the basics today, okay? This is football 101. If you think you know football, we will see right now. My brother Ruthless is in the building right now. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, CG Ruthless, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, man? Long time no see, buddy.
Long time no see. Hold on. I got something special for you, too. You ready?
Let's go.
Watch this. Round of applause. Round of applause for CG Ruthless, ladies and gentlemen. I got audio. I got claps.
Oh, yeah. Much better, man.
Moving up in the world. Now, CG Ruthless, do me a favor real quick. I would like for you to explain easier, and it can't get no easier. Explain why a 3-4 defense is important.
Well, a 3-4 defense will actually give us better we can get those three guys to rush, and we get 4 linebackers on the field. And we might be able to do some more man coverage.
Absolutely. Raider fan.
I think the most important part about this defense is, are we going to still stick with the wide 9, bro? I don't know.
Here's the thing. Real quick, I'm going to put this up here because I want people to – here's the thing. I don't think you heard me when I said this earlier, CG. I want to make sure that 49er faithful are not fans of players and are actually faithful to the 49ers. And that means their favorite players might have to go. They cannot fit in this system. It will not work. For a prime example, do you remember when Eric Armstead came to the 49ers and he was so used to a 3-4 defense at Oregon? And then when he came to the 49ers, he had to be in a part of the 4-3 and he sucked ass?
Mm-hmm.
This is the prime example why. These certain schematic skills you need to play because a defensive end in a 3-4 is a different type of a man. It's a different type of a man, different type of mindset, different type of reads. And if you don't understand these basic elements of football, you will drown and think we have shitty players, but it's not the players. It's the concept and the scheme. Would you agree with me, CG?
Yes.
Okay. Now, playing a wide 9, you're playing, I would say, about 3 yards outside of the tackle. Correct, sir?
Yes.
Now, playing 3 yards outside the tackle changes the gaps for a middle linebacker to right side linebacker, correct?
Yes.
Now, with that being said, do you honestly think Nick Boza could be a defensive end in a 3-4 scheme?
I don't know about that, man. I think he's more of a traditional 4-3 guy.
I agree. I completely agree. Now, I would love to know anybody in the faithful chat right now, because I feel like I have high IQ football finance right now in the chat. Can anyone tell me why we should release Nick Boza or trade him once he is cleared to come back? Okay, CJ, I see your face. What's up? You don't like that?
No, I'm just saying if we gotta change up our defense, at least try to see if we're gonna get the right guys on the field. I mean, yeah, Bosa's more of a 4-3 guy, but if they're going to stick with the wide 9 and 4-3, bro, then maybe that's why Raheem Morris is part of it. Because look at his track record. He's worked with different type of defense. The Tampa 2 defense, which they did before. Yeah. They did a defense very similar in Atlanta, which is exactly the kind of defense that Kyle runs. And then he did something like a Big Fangio over there with the Rams. So you got to look at Raheem Morris's track record. He's been very versatile, very capable, very adaptable to a certain defensive scheme that a head coach would tell him to run. So I think he would be somebody that can adapt to certain stuff. So maybe it's not the case. Maybe we stick with the 4-3 because that's what they prefer, and maybe that's why Raheem Morris is qualified for the job because he knows Kyle. But at the same time, if anybody can adjust a lot better with this type of defense, it would be Raheem Morris.
I would agree that friends do adjust better to your talents and traits than employee. And I feel
I,
Salah was more of an employee and not a friend.
but then you look at Raheem Morris's track record; he's played different kind of defensive schemes over the years. So I would love a change of a defense. I'm hoping it's a change, but I think they're going to stick with that traditional what they're at. I think what's going to change is maybe the coverage.
The secondary.
Yeah. I think it's going to come down to our coverage. I think we're going to probably be more of a man coverage a little bit more. I think we're going to still stick with the wide nine because unless Chris Kasarik is out, then I don't see no reason why.
Okay, and then when I look at the 49ers draft pick right now, we are picking what, 26? 27.
Says 27, yeah.
27. Right now, the 49ers are picking at 27. With the 49ers picking at 27, and if we actually stayed at 27, I don't see us going for a tackle. I see us going for a corner or a safety.
Possibly a pass rusher.
Do you honestly think there will be a qualified pass rusher there at that spot? I think the top 4 will be gone. The top 5 will be gone. Honestly, the top 8, I think, will be gone.
Well, there'll be some guys we might just look at. We might go with somebody that we have no need for, and he'd probably be the impact player. Like, let's say, for example, let's say a linebacker's out there, and we don't even need a linebacker, but let's say that guy's out there and he's too good to pass, and he'd be a starter right off the bat. Would you even want to pass on that guy?
No, but I think that's something that our scouting team is not good at. I don't think our scouting team is great at picking up the best man on the board. I think they pick up for what we need right now due to Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch not knowing how to scout.
Yeah, they don't have an idea what the talent they're looking for, but I think realistically, if we're gonna get a safety, this kid from Toledo is big, lengthy guy, bro. But I think he's more of he can play different roles just like that guy from Seattle does.
Do you think in first round though?
He's moving up draft boards. The kid from Toledo, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, that dude's pretty damn good. He's a tall, lengthy safety.
Okay, I'm gonna say my bias right now. I don't believe, and I know this kind of contradicts everything I just said. I don't believe we select, I'm going to say it's small brand school football in the first round. I know some people will disagree because Toledo is good football, but I'm predicting that we in that first pick will be someone from a top 20 school, not top 25.
Well, if I'm gonna go bold take, bro, I say we're gonna definitely go wide receiver because I think that's part of something that you do agree with. We don't have a true number one receiver that can separate.
I agree that we do need a wide receiver. I think that's going to get picked up in free agency. And I have a
You
weird
think so?
conundrum. I think so. I think the conundrum will be, how do we get rid of Brandon Aiyuk? We want to trade him. I want to send him to the fucking NFLP in fucking Alaska. I want to send him deep in the midst
Just to go with the Snow Dogs, right?
Yes. I want to send him to the CIFL Arena Football League for how he's disrespected the 49ers.
Yeah, he deserves to get shipped over there or ship him to the Middle East, man. Ship him to ISIS.
I'm willing to ship him to ISIS, Flysis, Kysis, Soda, Boda. I don't give a damn, but I want him out of California. I do.
Yeah.
I don't want him there.
So
with that being said, I can definitely see Philadelphia offering a package. Yes.
I think Pittsburgh might still offer. They might still offer something. They still might be interested because they can get him and DK together.
I don't like that. See, here's the thing. You keep on trying to send Brandon to somewhere he wants to be. I'm being petty McPetty right now.
But there's no Mike Tomlin there. There's only McCarthy.
That is hell. That is very much hell. I will give you
And
that.
they don't even have a quarterback yet.
I want to see Brandon Aiyuk traded for at least a mid-second round, and I doubt we'll get that.
We're probably going to have to release him, unfortunately. Nobody's going to want to deal with a contract.
So by releasing him, we still need to do something about the wide receiver position, so we might have to grab a wide receiver in the first round. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at it, but I'm not mad at it. I would prefer for us to grab that hybrid linebacker for the 3-4 defense that could pass rush. I would like that. I like the kid from Missouri.
Oh, you're talking about Trotter, right?
Yes, but I don't think he'll be there.
Oh, he'll be there in the second round.
The pass rusher linebacker from Missouri?
Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about Zion Young, or are you talking about
the Alden Smith 1.6 lookalike, but not Alden Smith?
Oh, you're talking about Zion Young. Yeah, he should be there in the late first round. I think he might be moving up a little bit. We might not get him.
Yeah, I like that.
He's good.
I like that kid a lot. I like the way he bends the corner. I think he would look good in a 3-4 defense. I wish the 49ers would move up to grab him because that's generational talent with who we already have with the kid from Georgia who got hurt.
Or what about that one guy from Miami, bro? Massador, bro. That dude, he should be on our spot. He's a little older, but I don't care as long as he can produce.
But he is undersized. I think
he's about 6'3", I think 6'2" or 6'3", but he can rush.
I bet you a beer he listens about 6'2" or under.
Or the kid from Clemson might be up there too. TJ Parker is a good one.
Yeah.
He's a much better Clelin Ferrell. That's all I could say.
Yes. This defense really does I want to change. And
you know
with the change, we're going to have to lose players that we are fans of and
have to change it up for the better.
I'm ready to let go of Bosa. I really am for multiple reasons.
If we're going to change our scheme, we're going to have to make sure the trade asset is worth the trade so we can get all those for the draft and give Morris the kind of players he needs. But he's going to want a speed rush or somebody who can get to the quarterback, right? So there's this kid from Oklahoma that I like because I'm a Sooners fan. Our Mason Thomas is a guy that we should get, bro. That guy is like Nick Bonito from the Broncos. Can rush. Or the kid from Texas A&M, what's his name? Cassius Howells? That guy's another good one.
Guy is 6'2", 249.
But he could fit. That's like, what's his name that we had before? But way better.
Ford.
But he fits what Morris wants to run on defense. He likes those kind of twitchy guys. Von Miller's the same way. Isn't Von Miller 240, right? Isn't he 240?
But I think Von Miller is also a generational talent. We only get Von Miller every 10 years. It's been about 10 years.
No, but he's about 240. 240 or 245.
Okay, I admit my bias. I like my DN 6'5" to 6'6". That is about 240 to 270.
But if you look at okay, remember when we had Leonard Floyd, right? That's the kind of guy that Raheem Morris likes.
Yes.
And that guy's about 240. That's the kind of guys we're looking for if we're going to run that defense. We're going to need somebody at 245 or 250 who can rush the passer. I mean, look at James Pierce, right?
You don't think that's going to be Huff?
Huff is going to fit the mold. He fits the mold perfectly. I think he might stay.
I think Huff stays.
I think, okay, when you look at James Pierce, who they just drafted, right, and the kid from Georgia, right? Aren't they 240?
They're in that 240 bracket right there.
That's the guys we're going to get, bro. Our Mason Thomas fits the mold. The guy from Texas A&M fits the mold. That's what we're looking for. The relentless rush. But the kid from Missouri that you're talking about, he's about 260, but he would be a good fit too.
And the other part about this is, and we have to be honest with ourselves, I don't give a damn, but that second-round draft pick needs to go to corner. And we need a 6'1" and 6'2" corner. I want big guys on my defense this year. I don't want no frail, small people who might be good. Listen, we got lucky with Upton Stout. I want the 6'1" to 6'2" corner that can really go all out. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I want a good rangy cornerback that can cover well. I mean, yeah, I'm tired of those short cornerbacks. I want a 6'1" or at least a 6'2" corner. Somebody who can reach, somebody who can make the plays. I mean, as much as I like the kid from Indiana, that dude's 5'9". No thanks, bro. I ain't getting that short guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be super biased against short players this draft class. I think there's too much good talent right now for us to be looking at these short players and saying, hey, we could take a chance on this guy. We're not doing that this year. There's no room for error this upcoming season. We have the money, we have to spend it, but we also have to recognize short guys don't work that good in the NFL. They don't. We have to be honest with ourselves.
Some do okay, but not really.
Again, generational talent. Honey badgers are not every single year. There's not a honey badger every single year. That's very far and fickle. And I feel like we keep on trying to crapshoot for these guys who might be good or the next Rudies. I don't want a fucking Rudy. I just don't.
Dude, you know what we need, bro, is we need an actual Mexican linebacker. That kid Rodriguez is the real deal, bro. That linebacker from Texas Tech. We better get that boy.
Okay.
He's got that Fred Warner vibes, bro. He can force turnovers.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I've watched about 4 of his games. I like him.
He can force turnovers, bro. He fights the ball just like Fred.
I like him. I don't see him starting in the NFL. I see him on special teams, but I don't see him being a true starter in the NFL. He reminds me of, oh my gosh, and this is no disrespect, but I know people are going to say it's disrespect. What's the Japanese linebacker that came from the Cowboys?
Oh, you're talking about the old guy that was a Pro Bowl?
Yes, he was a Pro Bowler, but he had horrible, shitty feet in the box. I don't think he could keep up in the box.
So he would be like a work in progress, but he can be good. Okay. What about that kid? What about that kid Trotter, that other linebacker from Missouri? That dude's good. That guy looks like a Dre Greenlaw.
I love the linebacker from Miami, number 0.
Oh, you know who else is a good one that might be intriguing, that fits the mold? There's a couple of Arkansas guys, the ones who come from Dre Greenlaw school, dude. Yeah. I might like, dude. They dogs, bro. They hit. I might be in the works with Steven Dix, who's actually a linebacker at Arkansas, and then I might try to see if I can get Sori also.
Wouldn't be mad at it. Matter of fact, I'm actually planning on, is the combine going to be in Indianapolis again?
Yeah, it's going to be. So, speaking of tomorrow, dude, I'm going to interview this pass rusher who did so well at the Senior Bowl, dude. This guy, you need to check him out. Nadeem Tucker, bro, from Western Michigan. He had a breakout at the Senior Bowl. He had 2 sacks on the quarterback. He was consistent. This guy is going to be on somebody's radar. I'm already hearing he's moving up draft boards, and he's already going to take my interview for tomorrow.
Nadeem Tucker.
This kid, yeah, check him out, bro. I'm going to interview him tomorrow.
6'3", 250 from actual New York.
Yeah, one of them tough guys, bro. You know that. He went the hard way.
Okay. I'll probably this. There's not a lot of good talent that comes from New York City. So I'm very curious. I'm going to put his highlight over here, and I'm going to watch his highlight later tonight.
Well, I'm going to interview him. Yeah, I'm going to interview him tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. I'm very curious. I'm gonna watch his highlight. I'm gonna send you some. I might have a question or two. I want you to ask him. Might have a question.
Oh, okay. Okay, then you got to put it there for me, or you need to tune in and give me some questions.
Yeah, watch out. Once I watch his film, I might have some questions for how he actually attacks tackles. That's gonna be some good questions. I would love to ask him. Well, I'll send them to you for you to ask him.
Okay. Well, I'll have to put that under the list, or maybe you could try to tune in and give me a question there. Whatever works.
So, with everything we've said, it sounds like we're not picking up a tackle this year.
No, we're gonna probably sign Mr. Pleasant to a cheaper deal because he's already like a restricted, or what is it, exclusive?
Yes.
They like him. Oh, see, that dude just told you that dude had 15 sacks for Western Michigan, but he's good. Like if you look up his name pops up now. He's moving up draft boards.
I see Nadeem Tucker. I see him number 11. I'll put it like this. I'm going to watch his film because the thing is this. I'm going to do my best to critique him on the actual competition he went against. So it's not really for me. College defensive ends can all look shiny and look like Ferraris.
Yeah, they do.
Who
But
are they going against and what's their actual skill level? That's going to tell me everything.
But he did compete at the Senior Bowl and had a pretty good game.
Do you honestly think that Miami tackle is going to get drafted anywhere in the first top 3 rounds?
I think he might be day 3 at best because they like his size. But, dude, he got ragdoll by that Michigan guy.
Exactly.
Dude, it doesn't matter about size then. That guy's 6'3", just ragdoll a 6'9" or 7 feet tall damn tackle, bro.
I'm trying to think of the last New Yorker. Khalil Mack. He's from
Khalil Mack.
That's a hard list right there. Khalil Mack is the last good New Yorker to play football in the NFL.
No, but the guy is from New York, but he plays at Western Michigan.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's a lot of good Western Michigan DNs that play at the NFL level also. Jason Babin was a good one.
Jason Babin, yeah.
Played at Western Michigan. There's quite a few. The program is pretty solid, bro. Last year, I had this Central Arkansas kid, bro. This guy was a 4th-round pick by the Bucks. He was a monster off of Central Arkansas. Dude, I always get these Senior Bowl kids every now and then, bro.
I'm noticing you're talking to a lot of the Senior Bowl kids that come from these smaller schools. I'm seeing
every year, bro. I do this all the time. I'm a scouter, bro. I check. That's how I got Burford. Bro, I'm seeing. I'm a draft geek, bro. I'm a draft nerd. I can't help myself.
Absolutely. I am a drafter, but the thing is, I ain't gonna lie. I watch top 25 schools. Every now and then, if a kid comes on my radar, like this Tucker kid that you just told me about, I'll watch the film, as much film as possible, and I'll probably even reach out to the school to see if I can actually get some close, tight, wide film on him, just because I'm very curious about his technique.
There's a couple of guys that I'm actually looking into that nobody's even paying attention to, but I feel like if we're going to fill some needs at the offensive line, I like this kid from Arkansas, Fernando Komodo, bro. The guy is a dirty, feisty guard, bro. He's no pushover. Gives me that Kevin Gogan vibes, bro. He's a dirty player. I want that. I want that on an opposing team, bro. I don't want no nice guy stuff. We got to push people and let.
I have a huge feeling that we're going to pick up the Baltimore center and give him a nice $80 million.
And then cut Mr. Brendo?
Listen. I want Christmas, but Christmas won't come that soon.
We need Jake Brendo off this team. That's what makes my happy Christmas, man. And did you update your intro, man? Because that Jake Brendo little walking into Vegas is a bad juju, bro. You got that, dude. That's what the injury is because Brendo's on the damn roster. Damn Brendo, get out of the roster, dude. You're a walking cause.
I think Pooney's gonna finally get healthy as well. Pooney's gonna get healthy. We're gonna lose Spencer Buford. He's about to get paid $80 million.
He's about
somewhere
to get paid nice.
He's about to get paid.
I just hope it's not on a probably gonna be on a bad team.
I'm trying to think. Should I reach out to him and see if he wants to talk to me for an hour?
Well, you need to get Buford on. Maybe you could.
Yeah, I'm thinking about I need to talk to Buford one time and be like, yo, I just want to talk to you for about an hour. There's certain things I want to clear up.
Well, if you can get Burford, that's nice. I haven't had him on my show in years, bro. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him probably tomorrow to see if he wants to holla because I am going to ask him one question no one's asked him.
Well, okay, to answer still skinny to I don't think it's outdated as bad as long as you have Jim Schwartz who runs a defense like this. Jim Schwartz knows how to elevate a certain stuff. The wide 9 isn't quite outdated unless you have the right talent. I don't think it's that outdated.
And here's the thing. The wide 9 is not outdated. It's who's running it. It's kind of like people say the triangle
defense and runs the talent
offense is horrible. But if you have the right systematic players that want to just do their job, it works.
It would work. Yeah.
You have to think
like for the wide
you
nine to
have
be.
to think a little bit more as a defensive lineman. You have to think just a little bit more than just a normal 4-3 wide 9 base. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
It would work right. It would work right if you have the right talent.
So
'Cause,
scouting,
like-
which we suck at.
Yeah. Dude, as bad as they scout, bro, I could be a better scout for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We all need a petition for CG to be on the scouting report for the 49ers. Fly him first class, give him a highlighter and a Sharpie and a roster, fly him out and let him start to scout division.
I'm already writing down
ball.
some. Yeah, I'm already writing down some guys I already got on my mind, bro. Like, I know we're looking for a complimentary tight end, right?
You better not say the guy from Stanford.
No. The guy from Alabama, Josh Cuevas, that man can catch the ball. That man can block. That's another guy to check out.
He's going to be their 5th round.
Dude, Josh Cuevas, check him out. You'll like him.
I'll put it like this. I can tell you who we're not going to get. We're not going to get the tight end from Oregon because I could truly believe George Kittle would not want that.
Oh, that dude's a specimen, but I don't think he'll be there.
He won't be there, and I don't think
he would be on my radar, but not in that way. No,
George Kittle wouldn't want him on the roster. I'm gonna be
dude. Having him and Kittle together would be scary.
George Kittle would not want him on the roster.
Here's another guy that I think we can get, but it would have to take a lot to get this guy. You want that Swiss Army knife on our offense that can be a mismatch, bro? That Deion Burks from Oklahoma can be used in a lot of different ways.
Hold on. Why do we need another tight end when we already have 2 very good tight ends?
Well, Tongues is restricted.
You never can have enough good tight ends. Never.
No, you can't.
Never. Here's again, and you probably don't know this. You always want to stack certain positions. Quarterback, you stack. Running back, you stack. Tight end, you stack. Defensive ends, you stack. Safety, stack. These are
we're gonna need
positions.
We're gonna need a tight end because Kittle ain't gonna come back until mid-season probably. So you're gonna need somebody.
And do we honestly want to put all that pressure on George Kittle? But here's the thing: I don't think George Kittle would want to have his replacement there while he's there. I think he's that selfish of a guy.
Yeah. Oh, see, he even agrees. Deion Burks would be a Swiss Army knife if we get him in the day 3 pick, bro. He would be nice. So here's another player that nobody's even going to pay attention to, but I think we found our next Cooper Kupp or Puka Nacua. This kid from Illinois State, I forget his name, Daniel something. This guy runs nice routes. This guy is nice, bro. Like, I can see why it's hard to dig deep into the draft, but that kid from Illinois State can run the routes, bro. This guy separates, bro. I don't know. I'll be pumped for that guy if we get him.
What's his name?
Daniel something. It's his name kind of sounds like a Polish name at the end. Like, look him up. The receiver from Illinois State. That dude kind of reminds me a little bit of Cooper Kupp. But then I like this one receiver, this thick-ass receiver from Baylor, Josh Cameron, bro. Breaks tackles.
Did you say thick-ass receiver?
Yeah, thick-ass receiver like he's 220. Breaks tackles, bro. Okay. This guy's like a running back catching a football. But if you want to check a simple receiver, the guy from Baylor's nice.
Okay, Daniel Lord is 5'9", 185.
No. No, it's a different receiver. It's with a D. It's Daniel. It's with an S, but he's a 6'3" receiver. Just look up for the Illinois State receiver in the draft, and it'll pop up.
Got him right here, 6'3", 205.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That dude right there. That dude was nice. That's my sleeper right there. I don't think anybody's paying attention to that kid.
This is your sleeper right here?
Mm-hmm. This guy's like Cooper Kupp or Puka at this level.
You know you're putting some big pressure on this guy right now by saying that, right?
Well, dude, where do they come from? They didn't come from no big schools.
Okay. Puka is very talented, but he's also force-fed the ball.
But he comes from a small school. Remember that?
He does. I give him that. He does come from a small school.
Well, where did Cooper come from?
It's hard for me to judge wide receivers and running backs that get force fed the ball, and people say he's really fucking good. If you give me the ball 1,000 times, I swear to God, I'll have 1,000 yards rushing.
Oh, dude, we all would if we get a chance. But this guy's good.
Hold on 1 second. I wish I could show you guys on the screen of what I'm watching right now. 83 catches for 1,100 yards. The first play. No, the corner just sucked.
But he did good at the Senior Bowl too.
Okay. Good break. Corner sucked. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Jump ball. Hold on. Jump ball. Again, a white corner. And it's very rarely we see white corners. And he just mossed
I like your critique, bro. You speak it like it is, bro. I can respect it. Like you just said, that guy comes from a suck competition. Oh, it's a white corner covering. No, he's a scrub.
I'm just looking at these corners and the people that he's going against.
Did anybody?
Did
anybody judge Cooper Kupp's competition when he played at a WAC conference in Eastern Washington?
Oh my God! Hold on. Matter of fact, anyone, I'm gonna put his name in the chat so people can look him up. Okay, and I need people to go back to this video right now of when I said he's going against shitty competition. I'm gonna put his name in the chat so everybody can see.
No, but look at Cooper Kupp's competition. The Sky Conference was a shitty competition. Like, who was the cornerback at Montana State? Was it a white corner from a country style?
Not that. Play this. I'm not saying all white corners are bad. But I'm saying if your heels are planted in the ground and you are 5 yards outside the hash, I can throw anybody out there against you and you will not be able to cover shit.
Ooh, let me see. Do you think Derek Moore will be on the Niners draft? He's already declared he's good. I think he would be a third or fourth round.
Yeah.
I get him in the third round if he's available.
That's the QB, right?
No, the defensive end from Michigan, the one that just ragged all that 6'9".
Yeah.
I get him in the third round.
I think he'll be there. I think no one's gonna buy the sauce from what he did at the Pro Bowl. Nobody's gonna buy that sauce.
They're gonna think it's overhyped, but you know what? I think he's got that Ahmad Brooks mentality.
Possibly. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all.
No, like remember how Ahmad Brooks was? A little bit like that, but kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
But I like how you are being honest about it. But look at the competition that Cooper played too, bro. Who were the corners at Montana State? Who were the linebackers at Idaho or something? Were they a bunch of like 220s or something?
Okay. I watched his first highlight and it has 1,800 views. I want you to rewatch that and don't watch him. Watch the people he is going against. There's not an NFL corner or safety that would do any of the shit I watched in the first 9 plays. That was bad. That was pretty bad.
But he makes it. But I guess I mean he does have good tape, man.
No. It looks phenomenal. I'm not saying that Dylan does not have great film, but I am giving him an asterisk right now because the quality of the secondary that I'm watching. They look terrified.
Okay, I like how you put it.
Like they've never seen a 6'3" white guy come out there at wide receiver and play.
They thought it was Cooper Kupp out there, man. Maybe it is a disqualification, but what he did at the Senior Bowl was good.
Kyle's gonna run CMC into the ground. That's a question on Instagram. Here's the thing, and I know you guys are gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it right now. In my humble, disrespectful opinion, I think it's time to trade Christian McCaffrey. You want to trade a running back and a lot of wide receivers and defensive ends a year to 2 years before it's too late. So trade him now while we still have a little heat and actually get young at those positions.
I think he's already I think he's got at least a couple years, bro. You might as well get what you can get in return, but I don't think it's going to happen as much as we want to make a change.
I know 49er fans want to keep Christian McCaffrey forever.
Business-wise, it makes sense because you want to move on and go young.
You trade him now and get as many upper picks as possible and rebuild this roster. We can get a running back.
So here's another guy that you might want to check out if you want to talk about linebackers. Check out
Who?
if you're looking at linebackers also besides the other guy, Hasedia or was it Josiah Trotter is a linebacker from Missouri. You know his dad used to be a good linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles.
What's his name again?
Josiah Trotter. You know his dad Jeremiah Trotter used to be the Philadelphia Eagles linebacker, right? That thick 260 linebacker that hit like they call him the Axeman, but his son plays at the next level.
I have a JoJo Trotter, Trader.
No, it's a Josiah. Josiah Trotter. That dude's a sideline to sideline guy.
Miami wide receiver.
No, Trotter.
I have a Josiah Trader from Miami.
No, Trotter.
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 Got it. Who said college guys can spell good?
Missouri. He's from Missouri.
Got him right here.
He's good.
6'2", 237 from Philadelphia.
His dad played for the Philadelphia Eagles.
I like Philadelphia football. I ain't gonna lie. I have a thing for Philadelphia linebackers. I really do.
Well, his dad used to play for the Eagles. His dad was a legend for the Philadelphia Eagles. His dad was a 262-pound linebacker. Big boy. Trotter.
Wait. Fat Trotter. I know exactly. Yo.
Jeremiah Trotter's kid, bro.
Yes. That's his kid?
Yeah. Look it up.
Holy shit. Okay.
He would fit well. Would you want that guy?
Hold on. I'm watching the film right now.
He can blitz, too. He can
Ladies
hit.
and gentlemen, you guys are getting my live reaction of film right now without seeing the film, so I apologize. I'm looking at the one from 3 weeks. Watching him blitz right now, jump over somebody. That was pretty athletic, I ain't gonna lie.
But that's Trotter's kid, yep.
Okay.
His son last year was
the way to guard.
He had another son that declared last year.
Get off the tackle. Get in there. Get in the play. Okay. Yeah. Eat it. Hold on. Let's see. Good feet. Good fundamental tackle in open field. Like it. I don't like 4th round.
You think 4th round would be where he's at?
4th round or not drafted at all.
Not drafted? What? That's his boy.
I'll play this. The reason why I say that, I'm watching his film and he is second guessing what he's seeing. Like he doesn't trust his
What
instincts.
happened?
Huh?
You got a bad reception here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got bad reception?
I can't. I got great Wi-Fi. I got Tesla Wi-Fi now, baby.
Okay, man, because I thought my reception was bad, but I'm right here.
I'll put it to you like this. I like what I see, but this is a 4th to 5th round, in my opinion, because it's not organic. Like, he's not a pure shooter, if that makes any sense.
Pure shooter.
I'm watching him think before he reacts instead of just going. Good. Oh, my gosh. He ran through the right tackle. He's fearless.
That's what you like.
I like that. I like linebackers who don't think, but just go. We'll clean up everything else later. But if I can get linebackers that just want to shoot the gaps when they blitz and not think and have that reckless, violent mindset off the rip and not think like, oh, I don't want a penalty, I can work with everything else.
So you got him as a 4th round. Not bad. I mean, I don't know if he'll be there, but maybe.
I'll put it like this. I don't see him being a special teams guy.
You see him as a starter?
I see him either as a starter or not being in the NFL at all.
Oh. But you said you liked them Philadelphia linebackers, huh? But his dad is a
I do, and he'll get a chance. He'll definitely get a chance in the league. He will get a chance in the league.
he does look like his old man a little bit from his look.
He does. I would like to see. Hold on. What's
His
actual
other
name?
brother plays for the Eagles too. He has another one that plays for the Eagles.
Hold on.
Trotter Jr. plays for the Philadelphia Eagles.
What's his build? What's his numbers at?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to just have a Trotter on the field. Warner and Trotter. Warner and Trotter.
Oh my gosh.
He can Warner the
49
brothers deep.
Faithful, do y'all have any questions for myself or for CG Ruthless? Do y'all have any questions? Feel free to ask anything and everything right now.
Feel free, but I guess it's pretty quiet, bro. We're looking at a couple draft picks. We're probably going to need to look deeper, but I got to get ready for work pretty soon.
Okay, brother. Well, hey, hit me up tomorrow. Let me know how that interview goes, but I might have a question or two about the Tucker guy.
Well, I'm going to have him at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I should be able to get him in. But, yeah, I'll let you know, bro.
Let me know, brother. Hey, have a great day at work. Well, great night
you too,
at work.
brother. Hey, if you're still doing a little night hangout, man, let me know.
Will do.
All right, man.
Late. That was my brother CG Ruthless. Y'all please go give him a follow. He has a high football IQ, and I definitely think that he's a great follow, especially when it comes into the drafting. I think that's someone you guys should definitely listen to because he's having the guys out there. So go support him, go rock with him, definitely. But let's get back into it. Other things that we have to talk about. We need to have a deeper dialogue about the defense, who we need to let go of. And it's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation. I'm going to let you know that right now. It's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation of the players I believe we need to let go of. It's time for growth. It's time for change. The same friends you had in 8th grade are not the same friends you have at 20 and 30 and 40 years old. You have to evolve and have to grow. So I'm hoping that the 49er faithful will be not stressing, not thinking I'm an idiot, but having patience in the development of the new players that we're going to grab. We're going to grab some new people. But I'm going to tell you right now, there are players on this 49ers defense that need to go. I'm a firm believer. Bosa is one of them. I want to let go of Bosa for multiple reasons. As a personal reason and as a faithful to the 49ers reason of why I believe Bosa needs to go. Bosa needs to go to Florida. Bosa needs to go somewhere like, Buffalo. Bosa needs to go somewhere where his skill level with his linguini of a knee should go. That's my opinion. I know some 49er fans are like, that's not fair. That's not right. 3 MCL, ACL surgeries on the same 2 knees. I don't give a damn. And he's 30. Let him go. Let him go. That's the hard truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm with you on Bosa and the 2 bad knees. Absolutely. Bad knees, playing defensive end. I don't give a damn if he can squat a Tesla or a Prius. He will not be able to do that when he comes back. Let him go. Bosa is damaged. Absolutely. Bosa is damaged. Christian McCaffrey, damaged. We need to let these individuals go now, grab draft capital, and rebuild this roster for greatness. Bosa should have been traded for Myles Garrett 2 years ago when Garrett wanted to get out of Cleveland. I completely agree with you. And we didn't pull the fucking trigger because the scouting team is, what's that word? Kitty cat? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I would have pulled that trigger in a heartbeat. Get him the hell up out of the Bay Area. Great player, just not a great player for the Bay Area. If you know, you know what I mean. I'm going to say it more, Larry. I'm going to say it more. I just want to be very transparent with the 49er faithful and what their expectations are of what I'll be talking about this upcoming season. I'm going to be unapologetic about this roster. Adam Peterson was the secret sauce, not Lynch. Everyone knew that. But John Lynch, hold on. What is this? Liability restriction for 10 minutes? Are you serious? I got a restriction. I don't know. 2 restrictions. Wah, 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 wah. How did I get 2 restrictions? What word did I say? What words did I say? Oh, self-harming or suicide. Yep. I can't say those words. Ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being said, TikTok, you are gone right now. Now, let's get to the people who are grown-ups that can handle me saying real words. TikTok want to take away me saying normal words. Man, go to hell, TikTok. You're back on YouTube and Instagram. Instagram, what up? TikTok, no more for right now. They banned me because I said Boza and some other stuff. Anyway. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else? There's some other structural things I would like to discuss, but I think right now, we're good. There we go. I think I pretty much said everything I needed to say. I think that the 49ers has a lot of options, but we got to get rid of this dead weight. We got to get rid of all the old people on the team. All the old people on the 49ers need to go. I'm not someone who age shames, but yeah, older guys got to go. It's no more. Nope, we tried it. It looked good. We had our opportunity. Let's bring some young talent in there. Young talent. That's what I want to see. That's what I want. Young talent. 23, 24. Young Bulls who are ready to rock and roll. Straight up. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on one second, y'all. Grab my phone. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen? Anything else you would like to talk about? I'm in the comments reading everything. Any other thing y'all want to see, talk about, let me know. I am open to every conversation. I'm very, how do I say? We will talk about the Super Bowl, how the Super Bowl will be in Santa Clara. So that means Monday morning, all the festivities for the Super Bowl will be here in San Francisco. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it, okay? Some things I've seen on the ads and the campaigns for the Super Bowl have been ridiculous. Have been absolutely ridiculous. Who in the hell is spending $50,000 to have a table to go hang out with little baby at the Super Bowl? At a club? Who's doing that? Like, I could have swore people don't have money and people need jobs. Who the hell has $50,000 to blow to hang out with a subpar rapper at a ranky-dinky club in San Francisco? These prices are outrageous. These prices for clubs, these prices for events in San Francisco are outrageous. And it's going to be like that all week. For the next 7 days, starting tomorrow, the prices for anything and everything in San Francisco is going to be high up the ass. Everything is going up $1. Everything. And there's going to be a lot of out-of-town guys and beautiful women who are going to come here not doing their research on San Francisco. Now, if you think I need to say what I'm going to say, I'm not going to say it. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't come out here with a plan, things can happen, okay? People are starving in San Francisco. Yes, There are the most billionaires live in these 7 miles. There's multiple billionaires, 100 millionaires, and 100,000aires all throughout San Francisco. But there's also slums. That's the only warning I'm giving to the people traveling to San Francisco. Wear your jewelry at your own risk. Did I say that the right way? I want to make sure I get that out there in the most appropriate way. Wear your jewelry in San Francisco at your own risk, okay? This is San Francisco. We don't wear jewelry here. This isn't Texas. This isn't Southern California. This isn't Miami. This isn't New York. This is San Francisco. This is the Bay. We don't wear diamond-studded jewelry like that. We don't showboat like that. We just don't. We don't. As a whole, we don't do that. So I'm hoping that you visitors will have some respect, some couth about yourselves, and don't wear the jewelry. Wear you a Patagonia jacket. Wear you some Columbia boots, okay? Some khakis. You ain't got to wear your best jewelry out here because, I'm going to be honest with you, you will be robbed. And you will be at Tupac's last concert in heaven. Don't wear your jewelry out here. Be safe, have fun, and enjoy your time in San Francisco. A lot of great food here. A lot of great people, a lot of great culture. But don't wear the jewelry. Don't do it. Watch yourself in the Tenderloin downtown and in the Mission. Yeah. That part. So when we hear these stories, just know that someone out there did put the APB. Don't do it. Do not do it. It's a bad idea, bro. Bad idea. Just being honest. Bad idea to do it. But is there anything else we should discuss or talk about? Anything else? I got to get to work, y'all. I got shit to do. People to see. Yeah, that's about it. But this is a good little chat. If this is your first time watching me, please do me a favor and subscribe. You know, this only works because the faithful is so amazing. But please subscribe. Hit that follow button. Support the chat. Support the faithful talk. Remember, this chat isn't for 49er fans. It's for 49er faithful. If you are a fan of players, this is not the YouTube channel for you. This is the YouTube channel for 49er faithful. We are faithful to the red and gold, not to the players that play in the red and gold. So let that be known. We are curated for the faithful, not for fans. Anything else? Anything else in the chat that we got to discuss, talk about? Anything else? Let me know. Anything else that we need to talk about? Or forever hold your peace. I'll wait about another 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Wait about another 2 minutes. Or the owner. Hey, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to tell you this real quick before I get up off of here. I actually had a dream a few weeks ago that the 49ers reached out to me to actually produce and host the 49er podcast. They said they wanted to revamp it and they wanted a new host and a new look. And I said I would only take the job if I could be the executive producer and have rights on hiring and firing. So I don't know what that dream meant, but if the 49ers are watching this YouTube film, my phone number has not changed. You can get in contact with me, and I would love to be the new host and executive producer of the 49er podcast because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's not good right now. It's not good. It's not good. I don't think there's anyone on my chat right now that's ever watched a 49er podcast or even knew that y'all have a 49er podcast. Just food for thought. Food for thought. I would have great conversations. Baddies galore. I would have delicious food, culture of the Bay Area, lifestyle of players. It would be phenomenal. It would be phenomenal. I miss Eddie too, brother. I miss Eddie too. That's a different conversation for a different time. I miss Eddie. But 49er faithful, that is my time. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please subscribe.